Hi, I'm Chip Rowe with your Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and you're watching In the Know. For this episode, we are at the Carnegie Library here in Connellsville, and joining me are three ladies. They're going to be talking about growing some things and how to learn how to grow some things. And I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves, if you would, please.
My name is Andrea George. I'm a Fayette County Master Gardener from Uniontown.
And my name's Becky Ambrosini. I am also with Penn State Extension Master Gardeners, and Andrea and I are volunteers.
And with me here is...
My name is Sherry Martino, and I'm the director of the Carnegie Library here in Connellsville.
Well, Sharon and Becky and Andrea, it's good to have you here. And we're anxious to learn about this program that the Master Gardeners are putting together. Becky, if you'd share some details with us, please.
Sure. The program actually was designed by Oregon State Master Gardeners with Oregon State University. And we have a memorandum of understanding to take their content and adapt it to Pennsylvania. So we have taken the basic program, brought it here to our climate and to our community. And we started this program about 4 years ago as really early post-COVID in 2021.
It's called Seed to Supper, is that right?
Yes, it's called Seed to Supper. And the reason it's called Seed to Supper is because we want to help everyone learn how to grow either from seeds or plants, vegetables, and then also help them with their nutritional diet and help them to learn how to do that on a limited budget. So we have found tricks to the trade to get what we need without spending a lot of money.
That's good. And this is the fourth year for it in this area?
Yes, this is the fourth year. And third year here at the Carnegie Library.
Yeah. And Sharon, if you'll talk a little bit about how successful it's been here at Connellsville.
Well, each year that we've had this, the attendance seems to grow, and it's been so successful that last summer I had these ladies come out to my summer reading program out at East Park, and the children got to plant seeds or flowers, herbs or flowers, to teach them how to grow things.
Okay.
So it's been very successful here.
Yeah. So it's at Connellsville, at the Carnegie Library, and also at Uniontown, is that right?
That's correct, at the Uniontown Public Library on Jefferson Street.
Okay, so two locations. Dates for when it's available?
Yes. Well, we wanted to have a Saturday for anyone who might be working or otherwise occupied during the week. So it's on Saturdays here at the Carnegie Library, and it starts March 16th at 10 a.m. We have 2-hour sessions. There's 6 of them, and we meet once a week starting on March 16th and the following 6 weeks.
Okay. Now Uniontown's the same time frame?
No, Uniontown starts on a Monday. We start March 18th on a Monday at the library, and it's from 10 to 12 as well. Sometimes a little bit over, but 10 to 12. And that is the day that the library can give us the space that we need to have and to hold the number of people we get and to do the activities that we do.
Okay. I understand both libraries are offering this space for free. They're doing it as a community service.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. How do people register? What's the best way to register?
Well, they have flyers at the library with a QR code. They can go in the library and get the QR code, and that QR code takes them directly to an application that they fill out. And you can use the application for either location.
Okay.
Also, the libraries have hard copies of the application too.
Okay.
So if you don't want to worry about QR codes or filling out something online or don't have access to online, all you have to do is drop into the library, and there are applications available that you can just print on.
Okay. Do you have a website or a Facebook page? Is there information that you can obtain?
So we do have a Fayette County Master Gardener Facebook page.
Okay.
And we have that this advertisement on the Facebook page. The QR code is there also, and the dates for both the Connellsville and Uniontown area are on on Facebook.
And we'll put that QR code up on the screen too, that folks can actually capture that on there too. Now the good news is there's no cost for this, right?
Right.
One of the few things that's free.
Yeah. So, of course, Master Gardeners are all volunteers. We do have a paid coordinator that is Penn State Extension hired, but everyone who participates in these classes are volunteers. So there's no cost there. And then the Master Gardeners in 2021, the whole state of Pennsylvania, which there are thousands of Master Gardeners across the state, they did a fundraiser and a donation so that the books would be paid for through this fund. So the books are really well done. This year, we've updated a lot of pictures to color. There are a lot of pictures, a lot of information, references, so that when you walk away from the class, you have everything you need to go back and refresh your memory.
Yeah. Ages for participants.
Well, we have got special permission this year because Sherry wanted to try and recruit young teenagers, young adults. And so 16 and older, or I'm sorry, 15 and older, you can register if you're 15 and older, and you'll receive, the book and so forth. Now, this year, as well as last year, we started to get a lot of calls from parents and grandparents that were homeschooling children. And last year we had allowed a 10-year-old boy to monitor the class in Uniontown with his mother.
Okay.
And he outshined everybody. So
He did.
yeah.
I tell you what, his eyes popped at everything. When we were at the learning stage in the books, he paid attention. He did not wander, nothing. He paid attention, and the hands-on activities with his mom, oh my goodness.
What a nice thing for them to do
amazing.
together too.
Yeah.
They
Nice
did.
bonding. Yeah.
And the last class, I said, now what are you going to go and do? And he says, I'm going to go plant. He was just it was a joy to have him.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It was.
And with them being with their parents allows
Yeah.
some.
Exactly. It was some one-on-one time with them, and it was really nice.
That's great.
We try and make it interesting. Now, Andrea and I have taken responsibility to coordinate these. I'm in Connellsville, Andrea's in Uniontown. But we have 9 other Master Gardener volunteers at each site.
Okay.
And so you won't be listening to either one of us talk the whole time. So each week we'll have a different speaker, which again brings different information and makes it a little bit more exciting than listening to the same person all the time.
Now I'm assuming, it's not safe to assume I know, but I'm assuming this is vegetables and not so much flowers. Is that a good assumption, or is it?
It is vegetables.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
vegetables.
so it's more of a garden that you would actually grow things for your table.
Right.
Hence the name Seed to Supper.
Right. And, at the end of the, I don't know if COVID ever is going to end, but whenever it became where we were free to go outside again, there was a huge interest in vegetable gardening.
Yeah.
Families, individuals, older people. And so, people wanted to start, saw what happened there and wanted to start taking some responsibility on growing their own food and being prepared, basically.
And the cost of food too. So if you can buy some seeds and grow some, especially for larger families,
Right.
this would be great. Not only they have some manpower there to help with the garden too.
Exactly.
Do you want to tell them about Bonnie Plants this year?
Oh, okay. There is Bonnie Plants. I understand it's in Connellsville on 201.
I live pretty close there.
Okay. They donate plants, plugs for us.
Okay.
And this year we're going to take them to one of our classes and have our participants plant from the plugs into pots.
Okay.
They're going to watch them. We're going to teach them how to take care of them. And then when the weather lets them plant, we're going to instruct them how to plant, and they will have those started from, and that is all, again, free.
That's great. That's so generous of them.
All of them. I don't know, Becky, how many numbers. You know more how many plants they are donating.
Well, there's probably, there's hundreds of plants they're donating. Yeah. But there's herbs, a lot of herbs, and this year we're getting tomatoes and peppers also. Yeah. So it should be nice. And, we teach different methods of planting. So, not everybody has the property to have a garden in the ground.
Right.
Or, like me, I have a bad back, so I use raised beds.
Mm-hmm. Easier to work on.
Yes, I can sit on this little stool and I don't have to bend over as much.
Exactly, that helps.
So that's a good point. So you don't have to have, like, even if you rent an apartment, if you had a balcony, you could probably put some pots out on the balcony.
That's right.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
That is what a lot of ours really, the years that I've done it, they've enjoyed because they can have the garden in their back patio and so on, because they don't have the space.
Right.
They live in an apartment or limited. They know they can have a garden. When they leave our class, they know they can still have a garden without that space.
Yeah, that's great. Tell me about, how do you become a master gardener? I didn't warn you about this question, so what do you have to do to become a master gardener? Because I'm a little jealous. You have these nice name tags.
You can join.
Sharon, we didn't get a name tag.
No, I feel left out now.
Well, basically, master gardeners, once a year, you can sign up at the Penn State Penn State Extension at the Federal Building in Uniontown.
Okay.
I don't have that number off the top of my head, but we can probably get it to you.
Okay.
But you can also call. So we only have the class once a year. And it starts in September, October timeframe, and it goes every week, once a week, for 2 hours until March.
Okay.
So it's pretty extensive.
Yeah.
And not to scare anybody, but you have to do a little pre-test, and then you do a post-test.
Okay.
But I can tell you that I don't think there's a class yet that hasn't gotten 98 to 100% on the test.
Well, that's good. Wonderful. And it sounds like people that enjoy gardening would just kind of be hungry for the information, too.
So once you take that class, then you have to volunteer within a year of graduating from the class. You have to volunteer for 50 hours.
Okay.
And it's at various things. We have a booth out at the fairgrounds for that whole time, and that's a great way to volunteer.
You get a lot
and
of
get
hours
your
in just there.
and meet people. And then we also have many projects.
Yeah.
Seed to Supper is one of them.
Right.
But your interests, whether it's, we even have rain gardens, pollinator gardens. Yeah. We have a lot of opportunities to volunteer.
And you won an award, too, which is something to brag about.
Well, the state of Pennsylvania, the State Master Gardeners, there is an award that's given out every 2 years, and it's the David Gibby Award. There's a couple of categories. One is who has contributed most to a scientific project, those that have contributed to the community, and they have a children's award too, who has done most for children. Okay. And so 2 years ago, Fayette County won the award for the state of Pennsylvania for our Seed to Supper program.
That's great. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So let's just kind of wrap up with the dates again. So if someone just joined us, and what were the dates for Connellsville again? Those were Saturdays, right?
Saturdays starting March 16th,
okay,
10 a.m.
Here at the Carnegie Library?
Yes, it'll be in the auditorium.
Okay.
It'll be in the auditorium over here.
And there's an elevator for that, so that's...
Correct. So if anybody who's handicapped or has trouble getting around, there is an elevator for you to come up to the auditorium, and you can sit down and take the class.
Excellent. And then Uniontown.
Uniontown is starting Monday, March 18th at 10 o'clock to noon at the Uniontown Public Library on Jefferson Street.
Okay. Well, ladies, I appreciate your work and then your help that you're providing families to help them to grow some more things from on their table. Thanks for hosting the event here.
You're very welcome. It's
Yeah.
always a pleasure
Yeah.
with these ladies on the here.
Yeah. Wish you well with everything you're
Thank
doing.
you so
Yeah.
much.
And now you're in the know.